Hey, Ma! Ma! I'm home. Hey, what? Hey, that smells good. What's for dinner, Ma?
Hi, Derek.
Hey, Ma, I got great news for you, Ma. But, hey, first, what's for dinner?
Well, I want to know what your good news is.
No. First, what's for dinner?
Okay, it's meatloaf.
Oh, sweet. I love that meatloaf, Ma.
Okay, Derek. Tell me what's the big news.
Ma, my life is going great. I think I'm finally ready to move out and live on my own.
Holy shit.
Ma, I told you about my new job, remember? It's with the Black Sands Company. I do work in the warehouse and sometimes on security. I'm really good at it, Ma.
Really?
Yeah, of course I am, Ma. And they like me, too. They say I'm doing a real good job, and they're going to put me on full-time, benefits and everything, Ma. I'm going to be earning a lot more money.
But aren't those Black Sands people kind of strict? I know they have special rules about moral behavior, and I've been meaning to talk to you about this, actually. Last week, I was down at the market with Judy and Carol, and honestly, they were telling me some pretty disturbing rumors about those Black Sands people.
Ma, come on now. Come on. You know Judy and Carol, they're just old ladies. They don't know what they're talking about. Those Black Sands people are really cool. They're cool once you get to know them, Ma.
Derek, I'm really worried about this, and I really need you to reassure me here. Tell me that you won't be pulling any pranks around all that black powder.
Ma, first of all, it's black sand, Ma, not black powder. You gotta get your words right with these guys. These Black Sands guys are pretty strict. I know you're gonna have a hard time believing this, but I don't pull pranks no more, Ma. All that Derek prankster stuff, it's behind me. I'm ready to settle down and do things the right way. I'm gonna put my life together and start acting like an adult.
Kind of surprising, but great news, Derek. Although, I assume with all this acting like an adult and growing up and stuff, does that mean you're gonna give up that opium too?
Yeah, it does, Ma. It's hard. It's real hard, Ma, but I'm working hard to stay clean. I'm doing a good job, too. I stopped hanging around with my dirtbag friends who smoke all the time, and I've been clean for a while now, Ma. I think I can do this. I'm excited for this, and I'm excited for the way my life is going. Down by the warehouse, there was a sweet apartment that came open, and I took a look at it, and it was pretty cheap, too. Only a couple blocks away from work. I should have talked to you about this before, Ma, but I put a down payment on that, and I'm ready to move in, like next week. Isn't that great news, Ma?
Wow, I'm really surprised, and I'm just gonna miss you. My little Derek, all grown up and living on his own. You made me so proud.
Ma, I love you, Ma.
And I love you too, Derek.
You're trapped inside the centipede and you feel this kind of like go limp and its contents of the stomach start going towards you guys and you see this acid start. Which one do you?
Prowl to open its jaws, or not Prowl,
but
would Skirmish be the one to open its mouth?
Oh, or you could wreck it.
Or I could wreck it.
Yeah, wreck it, Ralph.
Breach defenses with force.
Yeah, I guess that'd be wreck it since it's not really like alive now. It's like an inanimate object.
Yeah, you guys can get out. You know,
How much is centipede worth?
Less than nothing.
Its teeth got to be worth something.
It doesn't even have teeth, does it? Isn't it just like kind of a rough sandpapery kind of like bony thing?
I don't know.
Well, you're in there.
Oh, it's got teeth in.
Okay.
I do
like beautiful white teeth.
Like
and roll a
ivory.
fortune
Yes.
roll. See if there's anything worth.
Does it vomit anything up?
Okay, go ahead.
Like, is the acid valuable? Maybe.
Is there stuff in the acid?
Maybe the saddle could have been worth something,
or maybe
the harness. I mean,
just roll a fortune one. Yeah, we'll see.
Can I roll one? Is it bad if I roll one? Too?
I said it first because I want it.
Fuck off.
Whatever it is.
Out comes a tiny centipede.
I rolled a 4.
It was pregnant.
4. That is sure. What comes out of its stomach?
Oh,
something worth 10 coin.
Maybe
what does it
10,
have in its pockets?
10 coin.
10 coin.
I'm thinking.
10 coin.
I can't quite figure out what it would be. Is something like an employee dropped something valuable on the sand by accident, and they're like, "Oh shit!" And then Buffy the Centipede ate it, and I don't know what it is, but it's something that was very valuable to them.
It was an orb full of memories.
Like,
and it would have to be something that the acid wouldn't corrode, so maybe glass or gem.
Some kind of glass or gem or something that's very valuable.
Let's go with some kind of gem, yeah.
Ooh, what if it was a wedding ring that they were going to use to propose?
Oh,
yeah.
Like, shit, no!
A glass wedding ring.
Oh, my savings!
Well, the diamond and the gold probably wouldn't corrode.
Okay.
Yeah. At least the diamond would be.
Yeah, it's a wedding ring worth 1 coin.
All right, cool. I found
Then
a
you
wedding
sell it
ring.
to Bug for 5.
For 5.
All right. So you're kind of like going through, and what do you guys do? And IR, you know,
It seems like we should get out of here.
We fucked this up.
Yeah.
I guess we just don't care anymore.
I guess we don't care anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna bury the rifle.
I'll tell you what.
Who shot that rifle? I don't know. It was a centipede.
It killed itself.
He's got so many hands.
He couldn't take it anymore.
That's right.
DeMarco looks at the party and goes, look, I think we screwed up the whole stealth part. However, I'm pretty sure that the centipede was worth something to these people, at least so we can say that we sent a message.
Yep, that's right. That's
So,
right.
like, I take acid from the centipede
Look, if we
and pay your debt.
Yeah. If we split now, the only person that had seen us was the centipede. So, and it's dead.
That's true. That's
But
true.
also, I know there's stuff buried in the sand.
Leave no witnesses.
There could be
there's a
other
lot of stuff buried in this.
There could be a
Kinda
lot of
what?
accidental treasures. Should we just become sand people and bury dig through the
Yep.
sand?
We're Tuscan Raiders.
Tuscan Raiders.
Well, you do have a large rifle. So
Yeah.
That's right.
you're the one that's pretty much halfway between the
Yeah.
party and the Dobby, and you hear someone go, I think there's someone out there. What do you do?
I don't think so.
Yes, that's exactly what I do. Nope, it's all clear out here. Just checked.
I wanna,
okay,
can
Han
I
Solo.
shout? Can I shout command at him? Like, get the fuck back to work.
It's is this for Iora?
Yeah.
Because
Aw, okay.
they're like 50 yards
call,
away
though.
and stuff. Like
But
that.
yeah. Nope, area secure. The worm just got riled up. And that's a sway.
Yeah, that'll be desperate limited.
4-4-2-2.
Okay,
We can't roll a 6 to
take
save
an
our-
experience.
Okay.
Mixed
Good.
outcome. The person clearly is like, is that you, Derek? I'm going to come on out there. Are you usually, Fluffy usually doesn't have a problem. So you hear the door open and you see a guy start coming out.
I don't think I'm going to pass for Derek.
Yeah, you look exactly like Derek. I don't know what you're
I mean, what are the chances I look like Derek? Come on.
Fortune die.
Like zero unless you're
Flashback.
flashbacking.
Can't.
Oh.
Yeah, you can.
I can flashback.
You already said you were in costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what's this flashback?
I'm feeling like I'm stretching everything here.
That's the game. It's like, you try.
stretching it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a suggestion if you want one.
Yes, please. I'm grasping at straws.
Perhaps you reach around to your contacts and find out one who knows somebody who works here in the warehouse area who has a drug problem you can exploit.
Yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that totally makes
Derek
sense.
has a drug problem.
So Derek,
I mean,
Derek
maybe-
called in sick today, so you can show up as Derek.
Yes. Yes, I like it. Yes.
So what you do to
Derek got a
Derek?
little of that sweet opium. And so he's taken care of today.
So what does your costume really look like?
My Derek outfit?
Yeah.
You tell me. I don't
Okay,
know what these
so-
people dress like.
I'm viewing the Black Sands people, so they come from more of like the Arabian kind
Yeah.
of flavor is what I'm thinking. So they have a lot of like whites, tans, golds, and reds, and it's all like really conforming to the body.
Right.
It's,
Well,
like
flowy,
stuff
roby.
like that,
Yeah. So not dressing like black triangles.
No.
That would be That would be cooler though.
Oh, the Mujahideen wear black. I mean,
That's true.
I'm just saying.
These loose-fitting robes, whites, golds, some like white and red and kind of gold like inlaid trim kind of stuff. It's tight.
It's such a Derek look.
It's
And
such a
he's got
Derek.
like the Derek like name tag.
That's so Derek. Is that 1 or 2 stress?
7.
Let's. We'll go with. Still go with 1, and you're still in desperate position.
Great.
This guy walks up to you. And he's like, "So what's going on, Derek?" Or that wouldn't be their voices, but sorry.
Yeah, sure.
No, it's fine. It
Yeah,
fizzes out.
yeah.
Yep.
Derek comes up.
I like
up,
how you
Derek?
describe this character. Then it's like, what's going on now?
Can the rest of us hide behind the centipede
Yes.
For right now, you guys are out of the shot, you could say.
with our giant ski sticking straight up?
I don't know. Fluffy's just I don't know. Just acting weird, like he's just laying on top of the sand right now. It's just I don't know. We've got to call in a mage or something to like give him a once over. I don't really know. You know what I mean?
It's like, yeah, but what was that explosion? Did Fluffy set off a box?
You know, I do think that's why he's acting so weird, or maybe he's acting weird. He's digging into boxes. He shouldn't be doing that.
No.
Like, and so he triggered something, and now it probably hurts like hell. Man, I mean,
far off shot with Derek just on the ground. Or not Derek, but Fluffy.
Oh, yeah, he killed Derek. Sweet. Thanks, Josh.
well, yeah, far off shot with Derek in his apartment, like, whoa.
Yeah, this sounds like a really desperate sway, right?
Yeah,
But this is limited unless you're putting more into it.
I can't put more into it. All I do is put more into
Do
it.
you have fine outfit or something like that?
Yeah, all I have is fine whiskey.
Oh,
That's the only fine thing I have.
shots to you.
Yeah. Oh no, I have fine cover identity.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
you could use
What
that.
the hell
as
is
well.
a fine cover identity? Like it would give me all the detail, Derek deets.
Yeah, you could have Derek's insignia thingy-majigger
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Because remember, they're higher, so you're starting at it'd be desperate limited effect unless you're adding more to it. But right now, he believes you're Derek for some reason,
Yep, I'm Derek.
and you're using the. Are you using the fine?
I'm
cover?
using that fine cover.
So yeah,
like fine Derek
you
cover
have
identity.
like a black triangle
yeah,
that
it's a Derek.
yeah that has in a writing that it's not common, but you're like, oh, that's Derek kind of thing.
Big D. That's what it says.
Big D.
D bag.
No. Desperate standard sway.
Okay,
Take another
so-
XP.
So I'm taking Jesus. I'm not reducing die, right?
No, it's the same amount of die.
But it's just limited. Effect.
Desperate and standard now. 'cause
Standard.
you're using-
I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Oh my God! No, 4 again. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So he believes you,
But
but okay. He's like, oh, you're right. We could get the wizard. I believe he's already in today because he was gonna, soup up something new.
Yeah.
We'll go get Ankfa now.
yeah, let's do that, man. I haven't eaten all day. Hey, can you just dock my pay and I can take half a day?
He's like, no, Derek. We have work to do. Let's go get Ankfa. And so he starts walking
I
towards
guess.
the
All right,
building.
let's go.
What does the other 3 do? As
Can we even see them from that far
you hear
away,
you
or
hear
just-
you see off the distance and you hear his side of the
we
conversation.
see dots in the distance.
So-
you hear him talking. I don't know if a thing.
So I under fine wrecking tools includes an electroplasmic battery clamps wire,
Why?
and this would be the last of my load. So I have no flexibility left after this. But
Okay.
what if I use the fine wrecking tools to hook up the and sort of temporarily reanimate the corpse of the?
God.
How does this go against your beliefs?
I'm not going to I mean, I'm not bringing it back to life. And it's certainly not something that's going to be ushered to Weejaws' realm because of its death. I'm not depriving my goddess of any of her,
Okay.
If it was a
tourists.
person, that might be different.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
I would feel super
sure.
creepy if it was a person, but
Okay.
and I'm not really bringing it back to life. I'm just giving it a semblance of life for a few moments.
So it's like if you hook up a battery to a frog and its leg
yes,
kick, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah. So that
The purpose
yeah,
of
what's its
this?
purpose?
so they don't think that the stupid worm is dead.
Oh.
So they're not like, get the wizard. Let's go. The worm doesn't look like it's moving. We better bring the
It's
wizard
got
in.
some bullet holes in it, huh?
No, they're already going to get the wizard. They're going walking towards the building
No,
already.
It wouldn't help anyway.
Okay.
I like it.
Can we
But
use
for-
it to crash the worm into the guy that's trying to?
Shit, can we? Yeah, we
Can we
could
take
do.
the worm for a ride?
Flop it over.
Yeah.
The Ankfa.
Yeah.
Reanimating it in quotes, you can still do stuff with it, but yeah, you can't go that direction of like, oh, he's still great because getting the wizard's already in motion, but you could do other stuff with.
So we should wait for the wizard to get back, and then you make the centipede come alive, and then roll on top of the wizard.
Yeah, that'd be
Or
great.
I mean, can you just do something can you knock the wizard out? Do you have?
I feel like we've gone off track.
Yep.
Just
Oh,
a
God.
little bit. Just
Yep.
a wee little bit.
I mean, how about this? Can we do a group action and like run away?
But but you're
Yeah, I'm out of the scene. But if you guys could do a group action and like, what is it? What is the one where you hide? Prowl.
prowl.
It'd be prowl, yeah.
But you're out in this giant.
But I mean,
sand.
under the sand, they could prowl under the sand.
Yeah. You gave us like the perfect cover, dude. We could just like lay in the sand and it'd, like cover us over, you know?
With a little straws picking up.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do?
I guess I'm gonna bury myself
All
in
right.
the sand.
I think we should get closer to where we eventually want to go before we bury ourselves in the sand.
So maybe near the adobe hut
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Building. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds good to me.
Who's leading the group prowl?
I have 3 in prowl.
Yeah. I always
Remember
think that's-
for each failure, that person takes a stress. Okay. Who's leading the prowl?
I can read the prowl.
All right, everyone. You 3 roll prowl to bury yourself near the adobe
Oh,
building.
fucking lord.
Oh,
get.
that's
4,
what
3,
it was.
2.
Synchronized is
Still-
on there,
that's
but
still
that's,
accept-
but it's
Yeah.
not the one
That's
we
still
got.
It's a success.
Yeah, I know.
So
5.
I roll how many of my
Is that good?
prowls?
You just roll prowl.
My one prowl?
Yep.
Okay.
I got a 5.
I got a 4.
Everybody's out.
So everyone did it. The best thing was a 5, so there's a complication. So you take no stress, luckily.
I think I'm-
So yeah, you guys bury yourselves. All right, I know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, you're in it.
I-
Okay.
Or what?
I was gonna say we're too shallow.
No,
It's
you
like,
you did it in
Yeah,
quotes.
yeah.
I'm just gonna advance the clock.
Oh, okay.
I almost used the wrong thing. All right, cool. So Derek, you walk in. This is a 3-story building. You walk into the first story of the building, and it is like your typical kind of receiving area. There's this like a receptionist. There's plenty of like this paperwork, right? This is you need to log all the crap
Yep.
and all that kind of stuff, right? And there's stairs that go up. You go up the stairs, and there's like kind of this lounge area. It's definitely nicer up here. Of like actually like comfy couches and stuff like that. And there's like a little tea set, and a whole bunch it's way nicer up here compared to downstairs.
Yeah.
And there's this. It's not a Dark Sands company. It's not someone from the Dark Sands.
Yeah.
It's like truly like in quotes a wizard. Like they're in a mostly black and blue robes, and they have a
With
long,
stars and moons on it. Yeah.
well, no stars and moons,
Horseshoes, clovers.
and
Right.
balloons,
Yeah.
and a very long brown beard and stuff like that. And they're like, Ankfa, seems like Fluffy has some problems that we need help with, and
Yeah. Actually, yeah. The problem. I mean, like when I wake up in the morning, my left leg doesn't want to work very well. And there's kind of a rash going on.
what the fuck?
I mean, do you mind taking a look? Cause that'd be sweet. Thank you, man. Uncle, you're good. Thank you for doing that. And let me say this: the Black Sands remember this kind of work. And you know we will treat you right.
What are you trying to do?
Just stall.
Oh, okay.
Give my friends a chance to get out of there.
And you don't know we're just burying ourselves?
No, I have no idea.
You guys didn't say in the amulet we're bearing.
No.
Oh, okay.
I guess not.
So they kind of give you a strange look, and Ankfa's like,
If when we hear him stalling, can we be like, we're hiding?
yeah.
Yeah.
So you hear we're hiding or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And Ankfa gives you a strange look. He's like, "You're not paying me, but I can look at it afterwards if you want." He gives you like,
I'm just kidding, man. Come on, you know me.
"No, I don't."
Well, if you did, you know. Like I'm the prankster.
That's what they call him, Derek the Prankster.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what the guy's like.
Yeah, everybody's calling. That's why they call me DP.
Yeah, he's the one guy's like, "Yeah."
When you get pranked by Derek, it's called getting DP.
That's right.
The one guy that does not have a name, or we haven't got his name. It's like,
Right.
I guess that is why we call you DP.
That's right. That's right. Derek Prankster. That's right.
And you guys all proceed to go back outside.
Or further inside because it's all in a big room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys start walking out towards the Fluffy.
Yeah, and I don't have a choice not to go.
They're pretty much expecting you to go,
All right.
unless you want to engage in some manner.
Um.
But you were the one that told them about the worm.
Yep,
or
I
the
did.
centipede
I
knife,
did.
so.
I did. All right. Sure. Let's do it.
You guys start walking out. You guys hear the footsteps.
Yeah.
And they clearly go walk on by you guys.
Time to raid. Can we,
Pop out of the end.
Yeah, can we pop out and go immediately raid that?
Oh, you're gonna go in? Okay, yeah,
Can
sure.
can we raid the Adobe ransack it?
You could slither in.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
wanna
okay,
do.
that's a different way. Sure, yeah, we'll come back
Yep.
to Fluffy in a second. Yeah, so what do you three? You guys pop up, swoosh, the hand
Yeah.
falls off. What do you guys
Get
do?
into the.
Get into the Adobe.
All right, so the first floor is a receiving area with a whole bunch of paperwork, but the guy that is with quote unquote Derek or with Viper is the one who was really running that stuff, and so
Yeah.
there's no one down there, and there's stairs that lead upwards.
So was there anything of value down here?
It looks just like receiving this paperwork. It's just your regular reception, making sure business is running kind of
Paperwork is valuable information.
thing. Sure,
Yeah, let's take all the paperwork.
it's
Take
a
all the
lot of paperwork.
Okay, fucking god damn it.
Like you start looking through the papers, and it's like received shipment, blah blah blah, on
Okay,
every
never
date
mind.
and origin.
Is there
I
like
can't
a
find
lot-
any kind of paperwork on Mr. Beauregard.
No, not here.
Not here.
Yeah, you're looking through, and you don't find any like loan information.
Second floor?
The second floor, you go up there. It's really plush. There's like nice nice place to sit down. There's a tea set. It's like there's
Tea
some
set made
green-
of gold.
There is gold. It's gilded gold.
I take it.
All
Sometimes
right, write it down.
into the amulet. I said, sometimes Derek gets paged to come into the Adobe structure.
Was there anything else fancy down here?
Not really. Just like it'd be nice furniture, but it's kind of
Okay.
big.
I guess we go up one more. Is everyone following Vezz's lead and being sneaky?
I guess so.
Sure.
We're gonna run into somebody else eventually. That's
Yeah.
what I'm all.
Well, you're getting to the top floor, but each floor is smaller and smaller. Like the
Okay, yeah,
it's
yeah.
So you get to the top floor. Yeah. So you guys like run into a door, and as you open it up, there's some curtains that are like
Oh, curtains. Well, the adventure ends here,
no
everybody.
curtains that you push away, and it's like a very small. There's like incense burning, and you see this very big like desk, and there's a lot of nice paintings and kind of these weird clay statues, and you see a person like going through like financial papers, and she looks up, and her hood is, or not her hood, but like her head attire is off, and she kind of looks up in surprise, and she's like, "Who are you?" And
So Toombs reaches into a bag and pulls out some salted peanuts.
We are bill collectors.
as you say that, she stands up, and two pistols come out, and she's like, "No, leave."
Actually, as she does that, I like walk up to her desk. I slam my fist. I say, "Put him down!" And I like really shout at her face.
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah,
Now's
yeah.
your command.
Yeah. there you go.
Yep. You can smash the desk and then go into a command.
What? So I had to do a rec and then a command, is what you're saying?
Yeah, usually they need to see actions of physical violence.
Okay. Well,
So if you just put your hand or whatever, like, yeah, you need to do something to, because just going,
Kick something over.
doing that versus,
but then she would shoot me.
well, I'm just saying, like, you like put it, like, you smash it,
So
like
you're
you're wrecking,
wreck first,
you're wrecking
then-
the desk in a way.
How about I just club her on the head?
You just need to
I'll
give her.
just try to wreck something. I just have a bad feeling it's going to go really badly. So
No, it's fine.
I'm going to try to wreck and then fuck up, and then she's going to shoot me in the face.
That's
I'll
all
do
right.
First.
You can resist it
Oh yeah, I'll resist the bullet
with your face.
with my menacing brow. Just
That's right.
catch it in between.
Yeah.
Catch it in your furrow.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna like smash her desk in half.
Yeah.
and that's gonna be my wreck. I got a 5 or 4.
4
I got a 4 and a 1.
4 and a 1. All right, so you do it. So go ahead and roll your command.
So I roll my command. Okay.
So yeah, you can tell how this all goes once you roll your command.
But would that actually frighten her? Because
So,
that's
yeah,
only a 4? Or?
So as you smash the desk, she like kind of backs
Okay.
away, like, holy
All right.
shit! But there's going to be a consequence with that for later.
And then just savage command. Man, you already know. 3. That's 5, 4, and a 2.
All right. So you're telling her to drop it, pretty much.
Pretty much, I'm telling her to pay attention. Essentially, like, no, you're not the one telling us what to do. You gotta pay your fucking bills. Yeah, that's my whole thing. I'm like, you gotta pay your fucking bills. Put your gun down. You don't know. You're not the one who's in charge right now. You're the one in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the first when you smash it, she like backed away, and you're like, and she just like drops her guns and puts her hands up.
Yeah.
But as you're doing that, she also goes and like pushes a button that is like on the statue nearby. Is the consequence. I filled up another piece of the clock.
Yeah.
Another Pringle in the Pringle zone.
One Pringle to go.
So many Pringles.
Sausage.
So yeah, I guess I need to start a clock for her. What would be her? I'll just make an 8 o'clock for her. Sorry, those were desperate. Not desperate. Standard or risky standard for those. So yeah, she drops her guns. What debts are you talking about?
So she had a bunch of paperwork that she was working on.
Yeah, now it's all over the floor.
You know, well, you guys and beat her up or whatever, and I will start looking through the paperwork.
There's a whole bunch of, this is literally like the transaction. These are like her ledgers of like her doing business, and it's showing up a lot of red now. And you can see there's all these orders probably of the past month or so that would have been fulfilled, because usually you like order, price, and then fulfillment payment and stuff like that. And the fulfillment payment's empty, and you see these lines through a whole bunch of these transactions, or would have been orders that would have been fulfilled, but for some reason were not fulfilled.
I'm not much of an accountant, but this does not look good.
No, it probably doesn't.
It explains your inability to pay your bills, I suspect.
Yes. Business has been difficult of recent.
Well, I'm afraid we don't really care about the business as a whole. We're most interested in the amount you owe the Goblin Bank.
Oh, I see. As you can see, I don't have the revenue to pay.
Maybe you should liquidate.
Yeah, there's nice things around here.
So Vezz starts like fingering like stuff that's in here that's super nice.
Yeah, some of the statues and stuff like that.
And like he just picks one up and puts it in his bag.
What are you doing?
Collecting.
Yes, the problem would be is that since you haven't paid and we are come to collect your debt, now the large man over here would like to collect it from your broken arms and bones. I could explain to you in great detail how that sort of a wound would incapacitate your ability to continue to do your books, but I think you understand.
Do you want to sway?
Yes.
Yeah, this be controlled standard.
I've got one sway. 4.
You do it. We'll fill up this clock. And I won't do this clock right away. I'll do one more action before we start to see the clock.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to suggest that you would break this poor woman's arms, but it seems like it was up your alley.
Yeah, she's like,
I totally would.
yeah, she's like, I believe you. I believe you. Those are family heirlooms. Is there anything else we can work out?
Yes, if you have 10 coin we could take with us, it'll all work out fine.
She's like, I don't have coin, but, and she kind of sighs and she's like, I do have a half of a treasure map. Would that do?
The fuck? Am I gonna do it half of a goddamn treasure map? You fucking idiot!
Who's in the building?
I would suggest, and I don't mean to speak for my friends here, but we're not who you're negotiating with. You're negotiating with the bank. We're here just to collect your payment. You can probably buy these things back from them at some point.
But it has to be worth a lot, right? This I know this treasure map, and she brings up like a ratted piece of.
Well, I'll
parchment.
take it.
But I'll have to find the treasure first before we give it to the bank. I want this treasure map. Vezz wants this treasure map now.
Yeah, it's half. She's like, fine. Is that going to be enough?
No.
Is she wearing a necklace?
Half of a treasure map? Is that good?
I don't know. I mean, she's offering. I'll take it.
I've never gone for a treasure map before, but it seems a full treasure map would be a better investment.
Well, I don't know, but I'm taking it. It's still treasure.
This office is really nice,
Yeah,
right?
it's very nice.
Yeah.
Yes, let us extract our 10 coins and leave.
I feel like she might be hiding some,
In your ear, you
some
hear,
bigger treasure.
You
in there.
hear Derek. You can't walk far on half a leg.
What?
You need a whole leg or nothing.
Oh. Wow.
Is she still frightened, I guess?
She is, but she's Twitch. You took the.
Oh, I
treasure
took
map,
it.
yeah.
I took it right out of her
right,
hand.
and she's like, "That's enough. Just leave everything else here." And like, she's starting to get like really upset.
No. There's no guarantee this is even real.
It is.
I'm
Who
sorry.
says?
We are here to collect 10 coin.
That should be enough.
That is not.
I took a couple of her statues, by the way.
Oh, she's trying. She goes to you and tries to take them out of your possession.
Excuse?
Uh-huh.
That's when I slap her in her knee.
Okay.
With my goblin hand.
I can't get over that he's still dressed like a goblin or a cowboy too. It's just like
A dusty
the
cowboy
goofiest
now.
looking thing, you know.
Like all of the like the dirty, sad wet bits of
Not to
that are
mention
now
we're like
caked in
covered in
sand.
worm saliva and everything, and it's really gross.
Yeah, so you slap her, and she's like, "You're really going to take everything?
Well, 10 coins worth.
We gotta take 10 coins worth.
You're not.
We're not leaving here without 10 coin.
We have strict instructions.
That would be almost everything if the map's not worth 10 coin."
We take everything.
She's like, "If you're going to take everything,
Listen, I don't. Maybes and possibly doesn't really have much value. You know, it's like saying, well, this peanut butter might be worth something to a poor person, and that might pay an arm and a leg, but you don't know because they probably already have something." That's a really bad illustration, and I feel like I should stop talking.
Give me your shit so we can go.
Just to
Listen,
be
I don't
clear,
deal in maybes.
just to be clear, you've acknowledged that you owe a debt to the Goblin Bank of 10 coin. You acknowledge this debt, and we are here to collect the payment on it. I am sorry if that puts you in a poor position, but that is not our problem. Our problem is to collect this debt.
you're right. It's all of our problem." And she brings out.
Oh God.
You would probably. Well, Wilker would know this. You might still know this. She brings out like a. You've seen these before. These are like electro ignitions, pretty much.
Like a bomb.
Like it would probably is attached to a bomb in some manner.
This is when I cut her hand off.
Yeah, she's like, if I can't have it, then no one
She's
can
standing
have it.
right next to me.
Yes, since you just.
In this instant, I will pull out and cut her hand off.
All right.
Yeah,
And I will tinker the shit out of that before it goes off.
All right, so first prowl from. Are you going to push yourself, Vezz?
Well, was pushing myself.
You'll
to
get
do.
an extra die.
I mean, if it's like a, like a dead man switch.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
we'll find
is that
out
for
if that
stress?
switch
Is that for stress?
2 stress.
Oh, I'm getting real stressed.
It might be worth not fucking this up.
1, 2. Thanks.
as if we have any control for
This
this.
is dice. Listen to it. Listen, dice. We really don't want to fuck this one up.
6.
Okay.
3, 1, 1.
Okay.
Hey,
I got
nice.
2.
Vez like just like a samurai.
Yeah, exactly. So what does this look like? And then we'll go into someone
So
else.
I slapped her knee to
Right.
get her away from me. So she backs up like one step and she's getting real desperate.
Mm-hmm.
And so I see her hand move. And as her hand moves upwards, Vez is like, no. And pulls out one of his throwing knives and goes, shriek.
Her hand just comes right off.
Falls right in front
Yep.
of
I'm going for the trigger.
All right. Make it happen. Are you pushing yourself?
How do I push myself?
Take 2 stress and you get an additional die.
Oh God. Yeah. Why not? It's for the spending, right?
Now I've
These
got
are
a
probably
hand.
both very important rolls.
Vez is a fucking savage.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Get away from me.
Only Iora
There
can
you
touch
go.
me.
There
Got
you
a
go.
6.
5,
6,
2.
5, 3, 2.
All right. So what does this look like as her hand's falling?
I grab it and grab a hold of the detonator button. I keep her
Don't
thumb.
push it. Don't push it.
No, I'm just. Well,
dead
It's the
man part.
opposite.
it's a
yeah.
dead man switch. You want to keep it
Oh,
pushed.
push.
Right.
Keep it-
And then you disable it with the
Oh,
other hand.
oh, yes. No. Yes.
And with her hand falling off, she falls to the floor on her knees screaming.
That's when
yeah.
I take her necklace off.
Yes. Back outside.
Yes.
Great job. But let's start this.
This.
Oh, good. Now the big thing starts.
Yes. So you go outside and you guys are messing with Fluffy. And,
Yeah.
And Alcoff's like, clearly something's not right.
Yeah.
Fluffy's fucking dead.
What?
What?
and yeah, you can play it off and all that. Kind
Oh,
of stuff.
yeah.
Clearly, you have positioned yourself such that it's not my fault. Kind of thing,
Yeah. Right.
You're dead.
But as you guys are like, whoa, you hear like a whoa boom, whoa boom, whoa boom, and the bay door far off busts open, and it's like Vanguard, everyone down, and you see these paladins start running in.
Oh, that. Yeah.
What do you do?
Vanguard of what's it?
The Vanguard.
The Vanguard of Whatsits. Yep.
Well, you're just Derek.
Yeah, I'm just Derek.
Just Derek. Well, to
I'm
see.
still going to fucking jail.
Yeah.
I'm just Derek.
What do you do, Derek?
Thank God of that thing here. Somebody's killed Fluffy.
You're here to solve the mystery.
Yeah. Who killed our worm? I mean, centipede.
Looking at the blueprints that I have in my possession.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Where the hell is the back door?
Is that just a thing you have?
Blueprints?
Yeah.
It's on my
All right.
class specific.
So there's a W, right? There is those bay doors, but there also is on the opposite side of the W building.
Yep.
It's more of like an escape hatch.
Yeah.
It shows it like it's like on the floor plan. It's like a dotted line square, indicating that it's like an underneath kind of thing.
Yep. That
So
running like hell.
So you, as soon as you hear,
going.
you're like, fuck.
I'm that guy.
What do you say anything or whatever? And you're wearing the sand shoes, so and you're a normal load. Okay, so you'll be fine. All right.
You tell us?
Yeah. As I'm running, there's a escape hatch, and it's in the first floor.
No, it's outside the W.
I mean,
it's on the other side.
scratch that. It's on the outside. It's on the other side. Oh my god.
Reading and running.
He's like, I have to go to the bathroom. Excuse me 1 second, everybody.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so broken up about Fluffy.
IBS.
Yeah. But if you want me later, here's my home address. Derek out.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you're running and you're good for right now. What do you three do guys?
Fucking get to the escape hatch.
I'm going to bind her wound.
That XP trigger up the butt, and this happens. You definitely get that. You will be delayed, but you definitely get. You'll when we go to at the end. That's excellent.
Since my tinkering is mostly with body parts.
Yeah, I'll just give it to you. Yeah,
Stitch the hand back.
but you will be delayed.
I can't do that. No.
You could. It wouldn't work.
Well, I would have to use my one healing potion that you people would probably be the first ones for that.
So you two go run outside the W building, and on the other side you meet up, or as you're coming out, Iora is literally just starting to pass the building, and you guys run, and you're looking on, you're like, it must be like 75 paces that way, and it's just sand though.
Yeah. And
like you think it's there, but there is sand.
Yep. And as we this is probably the second time per score I can use this pre-prepared thing.
Okay.
But as we're standing there looking around, like I think it's right here, but I don't see like the sand, like from an hourglass, it starts to just like drop down. It's like as though
What'd
it's
you have
draining
to
down.
do to do that?
Richardson.
Oh,
He came up from the bottom and opened
okay.
it.
Oh God.
So flashback to telling Richardson to beat the escape hatch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, be ready at the escape hatch.
Is that a 1 or 2 stress? That's like really specific.
That's really specific.
That's probably 2.
That's
but yeah,
fine.
that
I'll take
totally.
the 2.
Like, yeah, as you guys get there, and it opens, like the sand drops, and there's a big old, like steel trap door that, and there's Richardson. Like,
Thanks, buddy. Because you forgot about Richardson.
I didn't. You guys just didn't.
Yeah, we saved him.
Yeah, it's up to you guys to pretty much use him and stuff like that.
Consider him used.
Yes. All right, but however, with Tomb, you were delayed, and so you're running out.
What I'm going to explain.
What we're going to do. Yeah,
I'm going to continue talking to her while I bind her up. It doesn't feel to me like this is your time to die, but if it is, I've been wrong before. I'm going to leave your detonator in your good hand, and I'm going to take everything of value here, and then you just do what you must do. We just does not appreciate suicides, though.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's good.
Is that a sway or consort? This is more of a fortune roll. This is not going to be.
Yeah,
This is a fortune roll with an action. So no matter if you roll good or bad, it's not going to affect you. This is more of what we'll
happens.
see. Yeah.
Yes. I have no idea. Just a straight fortune roll?
No. You're going to fortune roll with one of those 2 skills, consort or sway.
Are you trying to talk her into either living or dying?
No, I'm just
I'm just
informing her.
Like it.
I'm trying to inform her of what her options are should she decide to die like this. I guess it's.
But you're like,
I don't have any consort.
Okay, yeah.
So, I mean, if she happened to blow it up after we get all the money out, and then it covers all the tracks, that'd be fine. But
you're saying suicide is not okay.
Right.
4. I guess, yeah, you just do it.
But she just literally lost
Yeah.
everything in
Yeah.
the Black Sands Company.
Right,
Like,
right.
And here comes
This is like
Vanguard of Light.
businessman jumping out of a window kind of deal.
I just tell her, I do not believe this is your time, but you have the power to decide, but know that Weejas frowns on those who enter into the afterlife prematurely.
Not only, hey, here's this option, but let me guilt you about.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You can do whatever you want, but one of them's really bad.
Yeah, just FYI, Weejas doesn't like it.
And then I will head for this exit you speak of.
She's really sad. She's in debt.
Not anymore. She paid her debts.
Oh,
least-
I guess that is true. Yeah.
She paid
I
one
took
of her
all her
debts.
family heirlooms. I took the necklace
Yeah.
off of her. I took stuff off of her. She
I'm a
just
little
failed the Black
disappointed that
Sands.
Vez didn't get the hand. So
Well, I couldn't because it was a
like-
he could
detonator.
do reverse Newegg.
Even though
I
it's
have the
like
hand.
a really
Oh,
quick
you do?
interaction, I feel like an interaction with a Vezz like that would have been really traumatic for a person.
Yeah.
I mean, I will take her hand with me. I mean, it's,
It's going to be really traumatizing for her, and maybe that's something to look into later. But all right. So, yeah, she's like, I don't know what you're talking about, Weejas or whatever, but fuck you, is what she says in the line.
to me.
Yeah.
Well, I commend your soul.
And so, yeah, she's going to be fucked up if he comes back. So as you're going, though, since with this delay and everything of being a great person for what you believe in, you see the Vanguard light literally, like you run into them at the opening of the building.
Can I prowl past them?
Yeah, you can try.
Come on, prowl.
Yeah, you see him and you kind of...
No. 3 and 2.
So that was risky standard, probably. Yeah, it's probably risky standard. So they notice you pretty much, and you're in a desperate position as one of the paladins kind of peel off as they're still like kind of doing a SWAT kind of style of going through the building. What do you do with this? Now this guy's like on the ground kind of thing.
Oh, well, all right. I will get on the ground.
Okay. And they start reading your Miranda rights
Or
equivalent.
equivalent.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you going to be incarcerated? Is that what you're...
I don't know. I don't know that I've done anything wrong. So
Do you say anything for people to hear? I guess.
yeah, well, I'm just passing along that.
I'm sure we heard him. So.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay.
Well, you only hear one side.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yes, I do not work for this company. I am merely a passerby here. But if you insist on arresting me, I understand you must do your job.
What do you three
He's
do?
got loot on him, doesn't he?
No.
No.
Oh, well, that does a little bit better.
What do you three do now?
But you do have her severed hand.
Yes.
Okay.
I could like.
I also patched her up. She's
Yeah.
not bleeding out.
I mean, you can vouch. Will she vouch for you?
It
Because I
doesn't-
believe her last words to you were "fuck you."
Yeah.
I mean, I could
I'm
goblin
not
scuttle
worried
under
about
the
it.
sand, grab him, and drag him back.
Well, he's still in the building, like
Oh,
right at the
shit.
doorway.
I don't know what they would hold me on. Is I guess my
Jones,
point.
Get the fuck out of there! What are you fucking doing?
Yeah, we
summon a
got
ghost.
to bust him. We got to bust him.
So you guys are like at the tunnels that you can see it. Like you literally got inside the tunnel. You can see it going like eastward. and then
Knowing that
hear
you
the-
guys can hear me, I'll just I just will continue to say to the guards, it's I believe this is a mistake, but you must do what you must do, and I'm certainly anxious to tell my side of this story. I don't want to be rescued.
You don't want to be rescued.
I don't think there's anything to hold me on.
Yeah, but that isn't going to keep you from going to jail.
I mean,
I'm
I'll
gonna-
go to jail and I'll walk right out.
I'm
There's
gonna
a-
do a
What crime have I
flashback.
committed?
I would like to do a flashback.
Okay.
After I hear that, Toombs is in trouble,
I'm not in trouble.
he is being arrested. I had a sort of plan B in case things go bad for us.
okay.
And that was I had this location. This warehouse has other buildings nearby, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I had my good friend Mac. I had asked him to sneak into here. Well, not into this buildings per se, but into a neighboring building to set up some explosives that for me to detonate in case things go bad to cause a distraction. And, just to like draw attention away. And Mac, being the crazy wily guy he is, going around in sewers, killing rats for fun. He knows the inner workings of the sewers, and he knew how to get into a certain building nearby. Until
How would you signal to him?
I don't have to. He planted the bombs and wait.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? The bombs were there before we even got there.
Okay, gotcha.
And then that way I could detonate them.
I don't think you should take the stress. I'll go to jail.
You go to
Well, he's
jail?
already.
This is kind of
What are you looking at?
That's jail.
It's jail.
that's jail.
All right. Okay.
Jail's a real thing.
Yeah, I know jail's a real thing, but I didn't do anything.
Yeah, but that doesn't have any bearing on.
I'm
whether
not
you're
wanted.
We are wanted.
I will tell you this. I will stress myself out. I will set off my explosions. And if you do nothing to try to get away during the distraction, I will be mad.
Yeah.
Go ahead and use 2 stress and it'll happen.
Too stressed. And then I'm going to like, as soon as I hear him being arrested,
Yeah.
I go, I pull out a little switch and I go, and I set it off. And
Because Toombs, you're a night snail now. And
What is our wanted level?
1.
I think it's 1.
A month or 2.
Right, but I mean, when you get out, as you roll your D to get out,
There's
or to
bad
like
things can happen.
live in the joint or whatever, you can take trauma if you just roll that.
so would this give him a greater advantage to some kind of action if there was a distraction of
Right,
great
yes,
magnitude
yes.
as explosions next door?
Right. So yeah, you as this paladin is reading. You're right. Like all of a sudden you're like, oh, boom, boom, and like the whole building shudders, and he's like, "What's that?" Like kind of stands back up and seems to be distracted while you
I
do.
will, I guess, try and prowl away again.
All right, go ahead and roll
But
again.
I mean, if I go to prison, it wipes out our wanted level, right? Isn't that the way that
does.
works?
Does.
I don't care.
You don't really want to. Oh wow!
6.
Boom. So you get away. Oh man. So you all make it out. You go through. Yeah, you go through this tunnel. It goes for a while. You pretty much end up in the sewers. You're able to get out.
Yeah.
I got treasure map.
Marco is actually surprised that Mac pulled through this time. On the whole backup plan.
I did it.
Oh, he actually put out the bombs. I don't know. He's
I think
he's kind of a wild card.
Yeah.
I think the authorities would have seen that I have done nothing wrong, and they would have just released me. But I appreciate
You have done things wrong. You're a part of a wanted gang.
Nah, and I also think trespassing is a crime.
Don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we murdered Fluffy.
He seems
Although I
he
guess we
seems
can't really
befuddled.
prove it.
I mean, we did break into the Black Sands Company. We stole a bunch of shit. We cut off her arm. We killed their centipede.
To be honest, Toombs, I know you say you did nothing wrong, but taking a person's possessions with a group of other people and then leaving an eyewitness, that's kind of like leaving a ton of evidence. Yeah. I mean, I know you got your whole Ouija's thing going on, but
We had a contract, yes, to collect on the debt. I assume that we were covered under the current debt collection laws.
I'm
No.
pretty sure.
No.
I'm 100% certain we were all talking to the same sleazy goblin, and that
Right.
he had ill
So-
intentions.
So
So,
you joined a group that does bad things.
Yes,
Legal repercussions.
but lucrative. Yes, that was my understanding.
Yes. Yeah. I mean,
Hopefully.
treasure map.
Hopefully.
Half of a treasure map.
Yeah. It's going to get you nowhere.
Gonna get me treasure.
Half of the treasure.
How treasure maps work.
As long as it's the half that has the red X on it,
That's
we
how
might be
you
able to
know
figure
how
it out.
treasure maps work. Well, I guess you play Mahjong. I guess you could know how treasure maps work.
Like if you've got like the printed directions to like the place you're going, and if you have the last half of the directions that say "end arrive at destination," like you might be able to fudge the first half.
Yeah.
But I bet that isn't really how treasure maps work.
All right.
All right. So 3 days later, or 2, or however
3.
long,
He said 3.
Brogard comes by. You get paid?
We give him the loot.
That was hard.
Yeah, all this.
No, we only give him 10 coins worth.
Right. It's the statues and stuff that was in her room,
Yes.
pretty much.
Sure, we got paid. Here you go.
He's like, "Whoa, well, wow, thanks. This will save me a lot." And he gives you 6 coins.
I'm not giving him the treasure map, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just all of, like her,
Trinkets and doodads.
possessions, all the family heirlooms and stuff like that.
And her hand.
No,
Did we take her hand? She had the dead
Tombs
man
had
switch.
it.
Tombs
Had
has
their
a hand.
for reasons I don't understand.
Okay.
okay.
Really creepy.
And
I can respect that.
I can't. Even though I was the one who cut it off.
You know, just keep your hands off my hand.
That's right. Yeah. So he like, I guess probably tells you like to keep X amount of hair limbs worth 6 coin, and he takes the other 4.
Okay.
And we'll have to do downtime and stuff
That's fine.
next time.
Fine.
Beauregard's not leaving without that silver thread hookup.
Oh yeah. And
We're totally like locking him in.
yeah,
and, like,
he will give you the contact.
get out the car batteries till he gives it up.
No, he's like, oh, that was a great job. Like, here you go. Like, and he like a little business card with like his name on it and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and like a weird symbol on it, and he gives it to you.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can depend on you later if we ever need any financial services.
Right. You guys will get a. Fuck. Well, let's just at least do the payment first, and we'll do
Yeah.
that. So the payment, you guys got 6 coin.
We got 6 coin.
I guess if you want to keep notes for.
Well, I was keeping notes. We
Okay.
got 6 coin.
And then whatever you guys picked up,
I got 1 coin.
I got tea set.
you get +1 with the
Goblin
gun bank. Yeah.
Goblin Confederation.
And you probably get a -1 with the other people.
Black Sands.
Yeah, it's very up there.
that was not our best, not our smoothest
No.
score.
And speaking of that, no one died, so no heat for that. 2 or 4. 2 is contained standard exposure, 4 loud and chaotic.
It wasn't that loud.
Yeah, it was pretty loud.
Because of the explosion at the end.
Well, and the dead centipede and the hand cut off and the
Okay, let's go with 4 heat.
It's pretty insane.
And
You want to do XP real quick? Or you
yeah, let's do XP real quick.
I got my desperate action. I only had 1, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was getting out of the worm's
Yep.
mouth. You addressed the challenge with violence or
Yes.
coercion.
Yes.
Did that. I did that twice. Yeah, violence with the worm and coercion with what's her face.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's 2. Let's see. You express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
You didn't even
Oh,
question.
yeah,
you
you're a
didn't even
piece of
question when
shit.
he said, "Oh,
Yeah.
and he'll break your arm."
You probably got
Yeah.
2 in the long run as well. Because, yeah, you were like, you're just like, I'll fuck you up. And then
And
you
I
had your
also-
jacket.
And I had bonding with the Vezz, sort of.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff
Push, yeah.
together.
Okay,
Me
so
and
do-
Vezz hanging out
All right.
together.
And I don't think you did anything for your trauma or advice.
No.
Okay, so 4.
I don't think I did nothing desperate for me. I did I did violence.
Yeah.
Express my beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I think I asked you to summon ghosts like twice. Yeah, and then so that, and then struggled with issues from your advice or traumas. Not really. So I'm like
4.
just 4.
Yeah.
I don't think I had a desperate action.
You would have already marked it. If you
I did. I already marked
Yep.
it. So yeah, you addressed the challenge with technical skill or mayhem.
Yeah.
1 or 2.
two for-
You express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I feel like I did that.
Oh, yeah. You had taking care of her and then preaching to her.
You struggled with issues with your vice. Faith is my vice.
Yeah,
Or trauma
it put
during
you
the
it put
session.
you in the position, so 5.
So 5.
Yeah.
I had 3 desperate actions, so I got
Oh.
3 that way.
Yeah.
Addressed a challenge with calculation or conspiracy. Yeah, sure. The
Yeah.
whole conspiracy and Derek and
Oh yeah, God. That's right. Okay. Yeah.
and had to look after Vezz because he can't take care of himself. I have an instinct that I will work to protect the group from confrontation, which I was trying to do. It just turns out they found their own confrontation.
Yeah.
But I was trying to keep them away from like what I thought was going to be the explodey wizard shit.
Right. All right. 4. And you didn't do anything with your vice or trauma.
Although I did push Beauregard for the silver thread thing, which is totally hitting that luxury
But
thing.
it-
It
well-
wasn't. I mean, it was your call.
Yeah. It didn't cause you to pause or take.
No, I did. It wasn't a struggle.
Right.
For it, I'll
yeah.
say that.
So it's 4 probably.
Okay.
Did anyone level anything cool?
Yeah, I filled up my prowess, so I took a level of finesse. So maybe
right.
next time I'll know how to shoot.
I filled my playbook, and I'm taking a special ability called Weaving the Web. I gain plus 1d to consort when I gather information on a target for a score, and we get plus 1d to the entanglement or engagement roll, which is a good one.
We'll have to go over that again next time.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens next time on Tales from Moxbury.
5 goblins in a sleeping bag.
Thanks for listening to Tales from Moxbury. If you liked what you heard, you can find more at geekspective.com and on Twitter at geekspective. You can also find me on Twitter at EvilDMJosh if you're interested in geeky tweets. This episode was edited by Rudy Basso. He can be reached on Twitter at Rudy Basso for all your podcast needs. If you'd like to support Tales from Moxbury, you can become a patron at patreon.com/geekspective or write a review on iTunes instead, or just tell a friend. Thank you for listening. See you all in 2 weeks.